tomorrow will come. For sure. Are you certain that tomorrow will come? I mean, between today and tomorrow, anything can happen, right? How do you know that when you take the next step on this earth, it doesn't open up and you fall down? Is anything certain? The only thing that is certain is uncertainty. Because everything is continually changing. Continually changing. I always wake up in the morning and I say, I take that first step out of my bed and then I'll see which part of my body is hurting. Is it my head? Is it my leg? Then accordingly I'll plan my exercise for the day. Because if it's hurting too much, I can't run, I can't walk, right? And I have to do some yoga or stretching. One thing is certain, that I'll definitely go and do some exercise. But we want some order in our lives. And some people need it a lot more. We create a discipline, an order of the way things work. Even the way you go to your office and you start your day, taking your coffee or keeping your coffee cup, turning it on, sitting in a certain way, keeping your pencil or pen or your phone in a certain place. There is a routine to which you do things, even at work. It's never the same. You never know what's going to upset it. Things just happen. Things just happen. I always think about, people these days like to plan their lives perfectly, They don't want to get married the way we got married. Well, I'll be married when my career is settled, so like 28 or 30, and then in 3 years' time I'll have a baby. And then when that baby is 3 years old, then I'll have the second baby. To the month they want to plan everything. So I'm like, why don't you want to have the baby immediately? She says, no, we're not settled yet. Like, this baby is going to come and unsettle you anyway. What are you waiting? What is wrong with you? Dealing with uncertainty has to be your very nature. The reason that it makes you nervous is because you're not here. You're already thinking about tomorrow. Is the sun going to rise tomorrow? I don't know. If it does, I'll be very happy. That means I've got one more day to enjoy. I never was like that, but for the last 5 or 6 years, I live day by day by day. Today, just today. If the sun is rising, I'm happy. If the sun doesn't rise, I'll deal with it. Because the future is uncertain. It is. It is not uncertain just for you. It's uncertain for everybody. Nobody knows. That little cartoon you sent to me, what people thinking about their past lives, and longer lines are for the future. Oh my God, you go to one of those, psychics or something, everybody is so keen to know what's going to happen to me. Where am I going to be? I'm not going to get married without checking my horoscope. You checked your horoscope and this is your situation now. Whatever your situation is, this is what it is. The thing is, no one knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the next minute. You plan for one thing and something totally different happens. I'm watching this serial called Homeland. They've planned it and they've recorded it last year, and they did the president-elect as a woman. Little realizing that everything was going to go topsy-turvy. They couldn't make those changes. And I was thinking to them, we think life is going to take a certain path. Everything is going to be a certain way. These things never happened to me. My God, they are all having problems in their family over money. I'll never do that. You can never say never. You never know what's going to happen. You and your son are going to fight after 6 months and never speak to each other for 2 years. It can happen. In my family, these things don't happen. Our children all marry good Ayyar boys, nice South Indian boys. In your family itself, she's going to bring someone, an African American, someone from Zulu land, Iceland, somebody else. You don't know what's going to happen, who's going to come into your home, who your children are going to marry, who is going to knock on the door in the next 5 minutes. You don't know anything. It requires one touch of the divine favor for your life to just open up. Today I'm sitting reading my book again and again and again and again, thinking very often, I just wish this would take off. I just wish this would take off. I've stopped thinking, why is this not taking off? Why is this not happening to me? I have changed the way I think into this is, one day it's going to take off. One day it's going to happen. That day can just suddenly come. And if it comes, it's not coming yet because I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. You all came and saw Sri Ravi Shankar, no? Do you know what a responsibility it is to be a spiritual leader for 6 million people? I'm not talking about 5 or 6 or 10. I'm talking about 6 million people. Grace doesn't come to somebody just like that. And sometimes it comes and they are not ready, they cannot handle it. They make a mess of the job that they're taking. If Hamsa meditation were to explode today, can I handle it? I would love it, right? Mentally, it's a very good thought that, oh, hundreds of people are meditating with me. People are calling me everywhere to talk. But I have a family. I have children that, still need me. I have other commitments. Am I actually ready for it? The divine is not going to give you what you want until you are ready. You have to grow to that point. Then it opens up. Till then, you have to deal with the uncertainty. Will it open up? Will it not? Will it open up? Will it not? It might not. You want that job so badly as the supervisor. You're thinking all day looking at the supervisor, leaving the office at 5:30, say, I want his job. Are you ready to make the sacrifices that he is making? Are you ready to grow in that position? Because you need to think differently in that position. Are you ready for it? Why is there uncertainty? Because you are still not at the point where you can dive into the swimming pool. You're still looking and testing, how you go to the swimming pool, the diving board, and you test and then you walk back. No, it's too difficult. Water looks too deep. Have you done that ever? I don't know if you all have tried swimming, but when I was learning, there were 3 boards, right? The lower board, very easily I would jump in. The middle board, with some help, somebody next to me, somebody pushing me through, I would jump. But time and time again, I went to that top board and I came down. I'm like, no, I'm still not, I don't have the courage to do this. I don't have the courage to do this. So you see people like Joel Osteen and Sri and Sadhguru, they're leading a huge congregation. It's a major responsibility in their life. All eyes are on them. Everybody is ready to pull them back. 1,000 people want to pull them back. And then you think about your own little life. Say, what am I doing? I only want this and I'm still not getting it. Life is so I don't know whether I'm going to hold on to the job tomorrow. My job might go. My wife might go. So much of uncertainty we deal with. So much of uncertainty. But is it there today? What do you have today? Right now. That's all you're ever going to have. It's very sobering. It's a very sobering fact that you really have nothing. What do you have? Do you have any fame, any success, any grand beauty that's going to last forever?
We have everything too.
That's what it is, right? The truth is always contradictory. Yet this is everything. This is it. It is without being perfect. It is full. You know that feeling that you feel that when you've just finished eating a rice plate in Saravana Bhavan. You know that feeling of just completeness, and if you take one more piece of rice, it's all going to come out of some aperture. It's like, that's the feeling you have to have all the time. Unnecessarily jump into places, deep waters of diving boards that you have no idea about. Is your job going to go? Perhaps. Is your health going to go? Perhaps. Are you going to go old? More than perhaps. It's all going to happen. But when it happens so that you can deal with it. And while the last, say, 5 years have been the most uncertain of my life, yet on a daily basis they have been the most fulfilling and gratifying. If I push myself 4 years ahead or 10 years ahead, of course I'm going to be filled with uncertainty and fearful and anxious. What's going to happen? When is my daughter going to get married? When is my husband going to find a job? When is my book going to take off? When is this going to happen, that going to happen? Will I have hip surgery? Do we have to get rid of the house? There are many things that could possibly happen. Anything can happen. But the choices I make today determine everything. And the only choice, and I always say this, and I'm hoping that you're saying this to yourself time and time again, is that the only choice I have is to be happy. I choose this moment to be my friend. And when you're with friends, aren't you happy? Make the present moment your friend. The enemy is in the future. It's that monster in the future telling you, oh, your job is going to go, your health is going to go, you're going to go old, things are not going to work out, nobody likes you. Oh my God, you're so fat. You're never going to lose the weight. Now the sugar will come, and this will come, and that will come, and this will get taken away, and that will get taken away. All that stuff happens when you think about the future.
And you worry about the future.
Yeah.
Right.
Worry is just thinking about the
Yeah.
future repeatedly. That's all. Right? If you make this moment your friend, your best friend, and think that I'm always happy with my friends. Always. They're good to me. They nurture me. This moment is nurturing me. It's giving me everything. It's saying all the right things. It's bringing a smile to my face. It fills me with gratitude because of the things it does. How we do, especially in this country, for friends. A dish of food, when they're in trouble, we make sure we take care of them completely. We pick them up and drop them from place to place. We are there for our friends. So make the moment your friend. Make today your friend. Whatever it is. Your fame, your success, whatever you're doing, whatever changes you're making. Because this is your path. You can't try to live other people's path. That's why you're feeling the pangs of uncertainty. Someone is going to be CEO, and someone is going to be supervisor, and someone is going to be project manager. And someone is going to be none of that, housewife. And Shri meditates. Lakhs of people meditate with him, and I meditate, 5 meditate with me. That's it. These are my 5 people. These are my friends. This is my family. This is my life. This is my joy. This is my happiness. This is my gratitude. This is my moment. This is everything. Whatever happens tomorrow, again it's today. Again, it's the same attitude you need. And as you grow from moment to moment to moment, you find you can take on a lot more and make things bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'll tell you from my own example. 2009, I started writing the book. Right. 2011 I published 1. 2013 I published 2. And then 14 it was 3. 17 it's going to be 4. You're growing. More people know about you. 2 years ago I started Hamsa meditation. What, 5 people? I must have meditated or sat with at least 500 people in these 2 years. Whether you believe it or not, who have meditated at least once with me. That's growth, right? That's growth. You don't realize what's happening. You're doing wonderful work. Whatever you're doing in your own spheres, bringing up your children, taking care of your family, taking care of your community. Whatever you take on, you're doing it in that little world. You're fulfilling your own destiny, your own purpose. And yes, of course there's uncertainty. Only if you think about the future. What uncertainty is there now? You can't do anything now. Whatever I weigh just now. Yeah, 30 kilos, 40 kilos, 50 kilos, whatever you weigh just now. You have a job? Have it. You don't have a job? You don't have a job. Whatever it is, recognize when you're allowing the enemy to grow inside, the resistance to grow. The fear of uncertainty is a mental resistance to what is. I have a good job, but I want to be supervisor. I have no job. I'm scared of tomorrow. Are you scared of just now? Are you okay now? Do you have food? Do you have a home? Deal with it now. Tomorrow you deal with it again. Every day is a day for new opportunities, for new initiatives, for new growth, for new potential. This moment is pure potential. This moment is pure potential. Make it your friend. Make it your friend. Live now and live well. Don't run after that which doesn't even exist, like a mirage in a desert. Vasishtha Yoga says it's like climbing on top of the shoulders of the grandchild of the barren woman's son. You want to climb on the shoulders of the grandchild of a barren woman's son. What is that? It doesn't even exist. The future doesn't even exist. What are you worried about? What are you uncertain about? That tomorrow will come. Tomorrow won't come. It never comes. Are you scared that tomorrow never comes? But today is there. This moment is there. Change your mindset. Change your mindset completely. Make this moment your friend. Write that down in a little piece of paper. This moment, the present moment, is my best friend. Happiness is my birthright. I need only faith, courage and gratitude to deal with this moment. I am nothing, I want nothing, I have nothing. I am everything. I have everything. Don't need everything, but I am everything. Don't worry, you're taken care of. You've always been taken care of. There's nothing you've ever needed. You're extremely fortunate. You should wake up each morning and say thank you. Thank you so much that this day I have the opportunity to grow, to share my love, to do what I have to do, to spread happiness wherever I go. Let me do that today. Who knows? Kal ho na ho.